We are under the this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Drew Smiley gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Second of 4 here on a Friday night on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent. Yeah,
but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually...
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
That is good. The catcher, number 4.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Diaz on third. Bogaerts over at second. Hiura on at first with 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Stassi is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lays off 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And digging in, David Peralta. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Will Doss comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jeimer Candelario will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line but speared on a hop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1. Striding in for his first at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. George Springer, the next to hit, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Kershaw has pitched north of 2,200 innings in the majors, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Martinez, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Kershaw looks in. Here's the pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So here's the Royals DH, Yandy Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in, Max Muncy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to right. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos, and she'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Correa, a native of Puerto Rico, who was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
At any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Leading off the inning, Keston Hiura, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite. The pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball well outside.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
So a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fouled away. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Nick Castellanos now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The runner from second crosses the plate.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Doss is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, George Springer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
First pitch of the at-bat, down the third baseline. A runner on first with 2 away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2-1. One.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. After the walk, a quick check on first. And the runner back. Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in for the Jays, Carlos Correa. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Stassi will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Yandy Diaz. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Max Muncy's at the plate now as he looks at strike one, and that's off his leg on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Behind 0-2 now. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Royals leave one. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. And there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Number 2.
Kershaw is ready. First pitch on the way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Max Stassi goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. One and two now.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box, Will Doss. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Jose Castillo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Doss is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
Now in the box, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 4 pitch. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Striding into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pedro Baez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Pedro Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 2-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0. Yandy Diaz is on deck. 3-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Springer has a read on it. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lined into right, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Darwinzon Hernandez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Leading up for Toronto.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Correa, left field and carrying well. Peralta going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. On to first, and they get the double play. Standing in, number 41. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura. Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet.
Nope.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Drew Smiley takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Nick Anderson records the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. Miguel Cabrera was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead the Orioles over the Pirates 6-0. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to